Okay, let's cut to the chase. I was in the hospital for a week. I am so tired of like repeating this shit over and over again, you know. They've been asking me questions, the same questions in the hospital, day after day, you know, minute after minute. It's just, yeah. So I was in the hospital for a week, right? I've been doing blood tests regularly. I've had these problems like ongoing for 3 years now. My recent blood tests, I had to go to hospital like ASAP, you know, urgently. So yeah, I spent a week in the hospital. They kind of stabilized me. You know, I'm stabilized now. I was on antibiotics and IV fluids, you know, all week. So yeah. Then I was discharged after a week, of course. They said on the last day they didn't keep me any longer. So yeah, I was patiently waiting in the evening with my mum and dad, so I could be discharged. But then they discharged me late in the night. So yeah, we were waiting all those hours. It wasn't very ideal. I've done my placement. Yeah, I'm on my third day now. It's going great. Yeah, good school. I went sixth form there. The teachers know me well. Yeah, it's going great. Couple more weeks there, and yeah, I'll be done. Uh, as for my problems, yeah, I'm always in pain. Um, Before it was like once every 6 months, once every 3 months sort of thing. Then it's been getting worse and worse over the years. Now it's like an every week thing. Now it's transitioning into like an everyday thing now. So yeah, it is what it is. But I'm still trying my best, I guess. You know, to just go to uni and stuff. Karate. I didn't go today because yeah. But I am trying my best. I really am. You know. It's not like I don't try to like not go somewhere. You know, I try my best to go uni and shit or karate. But yeah, it's out of my control now. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. See ya. So these problems I've been having right for years now is this pain. Um, you know, in my stomach, up a bit, lower. Then there's a headache as well, and fevers and temperatures. It all hits at the same time. You know, it's just like the worst pain ever. You know, all at once, and you just want to die. You know, you're just curled up in bed. You can't do anything. You know, it's the worst. You know when you're constipated, yeah, and you can't shit, and then when you eventually do shit, it's like ripping out, yeah. It's worse than that pain. A massive shit ripping out your ass, yeah. Worse than that. It's worse. Yeah, that's another problem that I got along with it as well. Constipation as well. Um, yeah. So I'm being treated with laxatives. Yeah. And yeah, I guess they're working to an extent. You know, I'm going to the toilet comfortably. As for the pain is always there though. It's always coming. You know, it strikes you when not when you least expect it. Because I know I do expect it now. You know, more frequently. I'm always expecting it now. You know, and even when the pain goes, it's always gonna come back no matter what. Even if you don't feel like it's not gonna come back. You know, but it always does come back, and then it's like, oh shit, what am I gonna do now? I'm fucked. Here we go again. And yeah, but now it's like the pain is there constantly. It's like a subtle pain, like when I'm usually okay, and then it'll like change to, you know, intense severe pain, and then it will stop again, you know, and then it will happen again, and then yeah, the main attacks, it usually happens at night, you know, just before I go to bed, and then I'll start with pain in my stomach, and then I'll get the headache, temperature, fever, and that will last for days. Or weeks if not treated. I had to go to hospital, so yeah, they put me on antibiotics and, you know, IV fluids for the infection and inflammation inside. In my blood. My blood levels were like 218. when it should have been ideally 5 to 10, which is a normal range. I don't know what it was specifically, PR or something. I don't know. I'm not an expert in blood, but yeah, it was. They were saying like the blood readings were as if someone with sepsis would have it. Like, yeah, but I don't have sepsis, but my readings were as though a person with sepsis would have a reading of 218 or whatever. But yeah, it's just shit, honestly. Yeah. I'm just tired now all the time. I just can't anymore. But I'm still trying. I'm always trying. I try my best, honestly. I try my best. I go to uni, I go to karate, I'm going to my placement now. I try to be active. I'm running all the time. Because, I, just, I try to stay, the young me as much as I can, really. But yeah, it is what it is at the end of the day. Yeah. As for my quality of life right now, it's not really great. I mean, right now I look okay, but like, it's just I'm just going with the flow at this point. It is what it is. You just accept it, I guess. And yeah, my quality of life isn't great compared to what it was before. Years ago. You yeah, the pain and everything. It's just it stops me from walking. I can't even do anything. I just want to die, honestly, when it happens. You just can't do anything. It's just, you can't do anything. Nothing works. Not even paracetamol, you just can't walk or anything. You're just curled up in bed all day, just thinking nothing but pain. It's just, you can't do anything. It's just the worst feeling ever. There's nothing worse than that, honestly. Nothing. And then, yeah, after a few days, you know, maybe the head will lighten up a bit, or the pain in my stomach, but I still struggle to walk. But then my joints are affected as well, my legs and my hips and shoulders. But I still try to walk, even after a few days, because obviously I'm not going to stay in bed, I'm not old, or am I? I don't want to stay in bed, that's not me. I'm always active, bro. I'm always moving. Yeah, it ain't me to stay in bed, for days. When I was in the hospital, bro, I just wanted to put my Crocs in sport mode and just go running around, getting lost maybe as well. But I survived a week and I was kind of active, walking around and stuff, so, or to the toilet and shower and stuff like that. So yeah, food in the hospital, it wasn't great, it was kind of bad, honestly. Compared to school dinners were the best. Yeah, typical food you'd normally get. I honestly can't remember what I had. Toast, Weetabix, and then fish pie, fish and chips, curry, chicken rice and curry, stuff like that, and chocolate cake for dessert, fruit cake, stuff like that with custard. The cake was horrendous. It was disgusting. Yeah, as you would expect for hospital food. But then again, it wasn't too bad. You know, yeah. The ward I was in, it was a bunch of old men. So yeah, I was pretty much. I had bed one, so yeah, I survived. Yeah. It's kind of annoying how they have to check you every hour and every few hours, replace your IV fluids or give you your antibiotics. And oh, the blood test, the amount of blood tests they did on me. The amount of blood they took from me. Gosh, I've never had that much blood taken from me. They took, I don't even know how much. They took loads of blood. For so many tests. So much blood. You know those thick syringes here? They took so many of them ones. Not like small ones. They took small ones as well, but like they took really thick ones as well. And I was like, yo, you're actually taking my blood. I'm gonna die. You can't take all that, you know? And yeah, it is what it is. I'm coping, sort of. Yeah. So 4 years they were thinking it was IBS, but it's not IBS. Come on, it's not. So I was on medication for IBS and stuff like that for a while here, but it wasn't IBS. So then when I went to the hospital, they thought they thought it was many things. So they did loads of tests. Then I had a CT scan as well, but they said they didn't think it would be advisable for me to have a CT scan because of the fact that I'm young and the radiation as well. But they went ahead and did it anyway, and the results were inconclusive. So because of that, so they were inconclusive because basically of my fat. I don't have that much fat down there or anywhere. So because I don't have that much fat, they said it was all very physicsy. It was all physics, you know. You need to have more fat for the scan to actually work and stuff like that. So because I don't have any fat, yeah, the results didn't really show up. So it was basically a pointless CT scan. So I do agree with everyone who said it was gonna be like not advisable because of the radiation now. And I've had other scans as well and X-rays, so I've been exposed to radiation quite a few times, and that's not a good thing. So yeah, they thought it was IBS first, and then then they all thought it was FMF, something called familial Mediterranean fever, which sort of does make sense, but then again, I don't really think, or my mum and dad don't really think it could be that, but then again, you never know, you know, they don't really know what's wrong with me. So yeah, I'm yet to do a colonoscopy and something else. What was it? I don't know, I can't remember. Not looking forward to that. And because I was admitted to hospital, they checked everything, your BMI, height and everything. Because my BMI flagged up as underweight. Not that that's a bad thing, because I'm happy with my weight and everything. I'm very happy. There's not, you know, I'm maintaining as I am, as a choice. Yeah, they pretty much caught me on that. So yeah, they referred me to a nutritionist. You know, it's like, yeah, weigh you and then they catch you. You know, you stuck. So they gave me a lot of these shakes to drink. Very high in protein, you know, carbs, fat, very high in all of them actually. Chocolate flavour shakes. Yeah, they gave loads. Not really looking forward to drinking them because I'm not trying to gain weight. I don't want to. My mum and, you know, the parents don't like me being like this weight, but I'm happy being this weight. So simply put, they ran all the tests, ruled everything out that it could be, you know, appendicitis, other stuff. I forgot the words, they're so long. Yeah. Um, yeah, many people came and talked and examined me and stuff and asking the same questions, you know, from different departments because they worked as a team, right? So, yeah, they had to make sure. So, yeah, then they were, so now they're currently thinking it could be something called FMF, familial Mediterranean fever.